In today's video, I'm going to show you a routine that you can do easily at home to help fix forward head posture. Use this routine daily or at least a couple times a week to address the muscle imbalances in your neck associated with forward head posture. What this routine does is it stretches and releases the tight overactive muscles associated with forward head posture, and we're strengthening the muscles that are weak and underactive. Because muscles attach onto bones via tendons, it's your muscles that control the alignment of your bones, and it's in this way, through strengthening the right muscles and stretching and releasing the right muscles, that we're able to actually correct forward head posture. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is do a little self-myofascial release, self-massage of the sternocleidomastoid muscle. This muscle attaches behind your ear on the mastoid here and down at the sternum, which is why it's called the sternocleidomastoid, okay? This muscle is oftentimes really short and overactive in people that have forward head posture, so we're going to release it, okay? The first thing that I want you to do is turn your head away, okay, like this. When you do this, you will see and be able to feel the sternocleidomastoid kind of pop out and become more palpable. You can grab it easier, okay? And this is how you're going to find the sternocleidomastoid, okay? So we're going to start by turning our heads to the left as far as we can. We're going to come down here and kind of feel this tendon right here where it attaches on the sternum, and we're going to pinch that, okay? Then we're going to look forward. We're going to tilt the head back and down 4 times. Okay, trying to keep that muscle gripped and kind of pinched gently with your hand the whole time. Chin up and then chin down. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to move up a little bit. Okay, about 25% up this muscle. So turn the head to the left again, go up a little bit higher, pinch it, turn back, tilt the head up, and then back down. Keeping that muscle pinched the whole time. We're going to do about 4 here as well. We're going to go ahead and turn the head again, go up a little bit higher, up the muscle again, about 25% up, pinch it, turn back, tilt the chin up and down 4 times, okay? Be very careful here, don't pinch too hard. We're going to do this one more time, turn the head, find that sternocleidomastoid muscle again. This time come all the way up, another 25%, close to the ear here. Pinch it, turn back, tilt up, and back down. Okay, 4 times, up and down, keeping that muscle pinched. And we're going to repeat the same process on the other side here, okay? So turning the head, again, that makes this muscle kind of pop out, makes it more visible. We're going to start down here next to the sternum, pinch it, bring the head back to a neutral position, tilt the chin up and back down 4 times. We're going to go ahead and turn the head again, move up about 25%, pinch it, back to neutral, up and down. All right, if you don't feel like you're on the muscle, then kind of readjust, all right? You don't have to nail it the first time. Turn the head, move up about, 3/4 of the way, pinch it, back to neutral, up and down, okay? Keep doing this. We're going to do about 1 more movement up the sternocleidomastoid. Again, turn the head, all the way up this time, just behind the ear or next to the ear, pinch it, back up and down, okay? 4 of these. If you want to focus a little bit more on this, you can do, you can kind of run up and down the muscle fibers with your fingers, but for today's purposes, we're just going to do this pinch and release in about 4 different points along the sternocleidomastoid, and we're done with that now. So now we're going to do a static stretch for the sternocleidomastoid. Anytime you do a static stretch of a muscle, if you massage it prior, it's going to help you get more benefit and more release, okay? So we just massaged the sternocleidomastoid. Now we're going to put it underneath a static stretch, okay? The best way to do this, we're going to start on this side here, okay? You're going to find that sternal attachment of the sternocleidomastoid, okay? Basically put your hands here, kind of like tack down the tissue and pull down a little bit, okay? That's going to add some tension to this muscle, which is going to help us to release it. What I want you to do here is turn your head away from that side and then tilt your chin up, okay? Just like this. You should feel a nice stretch up the side of your neck, maybe even behind your ear where that muscle attaches. Okay, and we're just going to hold this statically for roughly 30 seconds here. I'm counting in my head. If you don't feel like you have the right angle, then kind of just experiment with different neck angles, okay? you want to create as much length between the mastoid, which is right behind the ear, and the sternum here, all right? So position your head in such a way where you can really feel this stretch, okay? Okay, that's about it on that side. Now we're going to do a static stretch on the other side. Again, kind of try to find those lower fibers of the sternocleidomastoid right above the sternum, press in, and then tack down. We're trying to hold it down there, okay? Turn away from it, and then tilt the head back, okay? When I do this, I can feel a big stretch right behind my ear, right on that mastoid, okay? You might feel this a little bit differently, so experiment with different angles. Sometimes I like to kind of tilt my chin down a little bit, all right? Remember, the main thing here is you're trying to create as much length between that mastoid and the sternum, okay? So basically between the point behind your ear and your chest right here, try to create as much length between those 2 points as possible, and that will ensure that you're effectively stretching this muscle. All right, so now we've just done 2 static stretches and release for the sternocleidomastoid. Now we're just gonna do a generalized stretch for forward head posture, okay? What this is gonna do is it's gonna stretch out a lot of that, musculature in the back of your neck, which is actually gonna be pretty, short in people that have forward head posture, okay? So this is very simple, the way that we're gonna do this. Basically, it's like you're trying to give yourself double chins, assisting your head with your hands, okay? So you're gonna get one hand and you're gonna press this into the chin like this. The other hand's gonna go behind your head, and what you're trying to do is almost rotate your head up like this, okay? You're trying to if this is your head, you're trying to rotate it this way, okay? What that's gonna do is it's really gonna lengthen out the back of the neck here, which is what we're going for, okay? So we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. This is how you set up for it. Hand on chin, other hand behind the head, kind of push in gently, and then push up with that back hand that's behind your head, okay? And you go ahead and do this right now. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Okay, and keep going. You're trying to make, again, the back of your neck as long as possible when you're doing this, okay? Be kind of gentle with yourself. Keep the tongue in the roof of your mouth as you're doing it. Keep holding it right now. It should look something like this. All right, it's like you're trying to make your chin disappear. Keep holding that for another 5 to 10 seconds here. Make the back of the neck, like I said, as long as possible. Keep the tongue in the roof of the mouth. All right, now that you're done with that, we're gonna move into some strengthening exercises. We just effectively released the sternocleidomastoid and a lot of that musculature in the back of the neck. All of those muscles that we just addressed are typically gonna be tight and overactive if you have forward head posture. Now we're gonna strengthen some of those weak muscles, okay? These are called the deep cervical flexors, and they're adjacent to your Adam's apple, okay, in your throat here. The best way to strengthen these is an exercise called chin tucks, okay? So I'm gonna have you lay on your back, I'm gonna have you bend both of your knees, plant both of your feet flat on the floor, okay? Just lay in a neutral position here, and what we're gonna do, similar to that stretch that I just had you do, we're gonna we're gonna try to rotate the head this way, okay? And tuck the chin in. Okay, but this time you're actively pushing, and we're going to do this for 2 sets of 12 reps, okay? So tongue in the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth, okay? Tuck the chin in, that's step 1. Okay, we're just going to stay in this position the whole time. And then we're going to do this for reps. We're going to push into the floor, straight down, like you're trying to flatten out the back of your neck. It should look something like this. That's 1, 2. So go ahead and do this with me. 3, 4, keep going. 5, we're going to do 12 of these. 6, your mouth should be closed. 7, 8, tongue in the roof of the mouth just behind the front teeth. 11, do 1 more. 12, we're going to hold this one for 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to do some supporting exercises. This is kind of ancillary to addressing forward head posture. We're going to do, I call these wall press, but we're going to do them on the floor here, right in the same position. So stay here, keep the chin tucked, slide the arms overhead, okay, and then come back down. We're going to do 10 of these. Go ahead and do them right now. Keep the tongue pressed into the roof of the mouth just behind the front teeth. That helps to activate some of that musculature in the front of your neck, which is weak. Okay? We're going to do 10 of these.
I think that was about 6. We got 4 more. Try to keep your arms solid, flat against the floor the entire time. Fully extend the arms so that your thumbs converge together over the crown of your head. We're gonna do about 1 more, and then we're gonna take some rests, okay?
The entire time with that, you're keeping the chin tucked and you're kind of pushing the head into the ground the whole time. Okay, and again, the tongue should be in the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth, okay? Keep it pressed in there firmly. That's going to help to activate some of these muscles that are likely weak in the front of your neck. Okay, so we're gonna do another set here. Same thing, 12 reps of the chin tuck. The last rep we're gonna hold for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna do wall presses on the floor, all right? So go ahead and get set up, tuck the chin. That's the first step in getting set up. And then 12 reps here. Push in and back up. 1. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Kind of go light. 9 until your body gets used to this. 10. We're holding for 10 seconds here. Push pretty firmly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're gonna go right into our wall press on the floor here, floor press, whatever you want to call it. We're sliding our arms along the floor. Keep that chin tucked in towards the chest. Try to keep the back of the neck as flat as possible. Keep your abs tight while you're doing this as well, okay? We're gonna keep going. We're doing 10 reps here. 7, I think 8, might have miscounted. Either way, 2 more, 9, and 10. All right, so that's pretty much it for the body weight routine. If you want to do a bonus exercise, if you have extra time and you have the appropriate equipment to do this, then I recommend doing this as well, okay? This is basically a resistance band, all right? This is a closed resistance band. You can use any resistance band for this, but what we're gonna do is some active, flexions of the neck here, okay? We're going to be activating those same muscles, the deep cervical flexors, and it's a similar motion. We're just not holding it isometrically, similar to the chin tucks, okay? So this is how you are basically going to set up with this, okay? I like to kind of make a gap of the band like this, a couple inches or so, put this behind my head, okay? And then I'll pull my arms in front of me, okay, like this. So there's a lot of tension on the band right now. It's pulling my head forward, okay? Which is what you're going to allow it to do, okay? Chin in the roof of the mouth, and you're gonna pull, or not chin in the roof of the mouth, tongue in the roof of the mouth. Let it pull your head forward, push back, lengthen the back of the neck. Let it pull your head forward, push back, lengthen the back of your neck. We're gonna do about 12 of these. Just like this. Again, with this, tongue position, very important. Stick it in the top of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. All right, so we're gonna do about 2 sets of those, 2 sets of 12. Keep in mind, this is a dynamic movement, right? This is a little bit more advanced than holding it isometrically. With this, you're gonna feel, maybe even a neck pump, okay? Your muscles in your neck are gonna kind of get tight. You're gonna feel this one working a little bit more than the isometric one. So this is a little bit more advanced, and you obviously need a band for this. I highly recommend adding this into the routine though, okay? So we're gonna do our last set here, 12 reps. Again, set up, putting it on the back of the head. Pull your arms forward so there's some tension on the band. Let it pull your head forward, okay? Keep the tongue in the roof of the mouth, press back, make yourself as tall as you can. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there you go. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm very active there, even more so than I am here on YouTube. There's my handle right over there. Make sure you give me a follow. I've also stuck a link to my Instagram handle in my description underneath this video. If you're interested in more ways and more routines to correct your posture, maybe in your shoulders and your back, your hips, then make sure you download my free ebook, Posture: The Ultimate Life Hack, okay? There's a link for it in the description down below. Basically click that. That will take you over to my website. As soon as you enter in your email there, you can download my book, Posture: The Ultimate Life Hack. And what I'll teach you here are all of the best corrective exercises that you can do to improve your posture, kind of a full body approach. If you're looking for another place to get my free ebook, then you can click this link right up there. Okay, what that will do, when you click that, again, it will take you over to my website. I'll ask you for your email. As soon as you enter in your email, I'll send you a copy of the ebook within 5 minutes. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do that over here. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and click that over there. Go ahead and do that there. Hit the notification bell again. And if you want to see another video like this one, then click this button over here. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.